Let's knock this out. This is Gold's weekly chart. Weekly. Get this off. Go ahead up. It ended down, but it took out previous week's high. Now we got a weekly gap on gold. I'm bullish on metals. I'm bullish on everything. Y'all know that. I like from a daily. From a 4 hour perspective, it's like we consolidate in the same range. Right at 70%, where it could drop back down here, fill out this new week opening gap. But I'm still looking up. Still looking up. Looking up because also if we if it's running along with silver, it's the only one. Silver already took out all-time high. It just kept running. Gold hasn't yet. This is silver's chart.
Why are you looking up?
Everything goes up.
It'd be SMT to go down.
Nah. Nah. Hey yo, Roger, your relative did the pictures.
My cousin, yeah, she does pictures. My cousin, and my sister, they do photography sometimes, side gig.
Yeah, but silver took out all-time highs Friday. Yeah, if gold and those is running together, it should. It should. Yeah, silver is bullish on all time frames. This is all time high. I would love for it to come back down, even inside this weekly gap before going up even higher. Yeah, from a daily perspective, we accumulated for about good all last week until Friday. Came back into that daily gap. No daily gap. Yeah, this is what I was. It may equal lows with this kind of right here. This low is 850. This low is 850. Equal lows. Equal lows. That's why I was a little thrown off. Like, man, just go ahead and touch it. Take the low. But it said nope. Laugh a lot of people. So like if you were selling this down on Thursday and say, okay, take out that going to that daily gap, man, we went back to all-time highs on you. So I'm bullish on metals. And why was bullish? Look from daily. That's bullish as hell too. Daily. A little bit more, take out all-time high. This is where the fuckery could happen. This is about over 70%. Only gap on this 4 hour is you got a gap up here, which got a lot of liquidity down here. It could come down here. Just go ahead and take out all-time highs. That's bullish. If you look at it from this perspective, it should complete the model. But this is where it could, if it fails, it'll fail right here in this area. Because this is, yeah, but this, yeah, 70.5. So in this area, if YM starts to fall, this is where it falls from. But the good thing is it built a lot of gaps where it can come back to. Come back to this gap right here, before it go back up if it does fall. And I'm bullish, like always. You guys got a weekly gap. We got some legs if we do, but just go ahead and take out all time high weekly. Yeah. Yeah, this VI right here. It's a little. We already hit it. No, it didn't hit it. That's what we're looking at Friday. Hit it. It didn't hit it. Where's Tuesday high? Tuesday low. Other thing I don't like is it didn't build any. Every gap it built when it went up, it covered it. Covered this gap already. This gap covered. This gap covered. So if we do get a retrace, you can come back down here, here, but just go ahead and grab all time high and call it a day. Bullish. One more. Quisha. I'm looking at this right here. As ICT would say, like you like to see it paint both sides. So it painted sell side and it painted buy side already. So this is even now. This is balance basically. So now I want to see how it reacts. See how we're gonna. I'm looking for the weekly candle to expand higher. Not saying it might take out all time high, but expand higher. Yeah, I'm bullish. Bullish. Everything looks up to me. But I could see us having to come back down, grab some of these lows before going up higher. Or hit this daily gap, then retrace. Yeah, because just like we
Just bullish on everything, huh?
was from everything. The market's engineered to go up. Why go down? Also, look at how they played us Friday from 11 o'clock to to the end of the day. They stayed right in this area. Generated all these liquidity. All these got man. Either it's going to go up or it's gonna come down and take these lows. Yeah, they played everybody. If you after this huge run up and dropped it, and after lunchtime they just stayed here. This range will kill you. They killed options. 60 points. Yeah, it killed you. Yo, Miss Veronica, you can go to church now. What time church start? You said 11? It's 1 o'clock. Ass ain't going to fucking church. Hey, yo, Broderick, man, we gonna end this year better than last year?
Oh yeah, we already did.
So I'm talking about. So I'm talking about. You already made your goal for 2026?
I mean, I didn't hit the goal, but I'm saying I ended it better than last year. I ain't hit the goal, but still that's a work in progress. Still to be more consistent.
What have you improved from last? If you look at December 7th, 2024, where were you?
Um, well, I was still December 2024, 2025.
No, 25 is today. Is it no last year? This time
2024, 2024. Okay. Um, 2024 was a decent year because I started to actually make profit, you know.
okay.
But it basically showed me that it could be done. And then this year I kind of had ups and downs. I was taking payouts, but then, also giving money back. What so this year I was more I felt like I was trying to push it too hard this year to make a goal of, whatever. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit more patient because I'd be getting impatient, especially when the market's consolidating. She just chop you up.
Like Friday.
Like all week. All week. She's been consolidating all week.
This right here will kill any account. This shit right here, that'll kill you.
Yeah, if you go and look at a higher time frame, yeah, that right there is terrible. But that's how the whole week look if you look at a higher time frame.
But if you went from A to B, you was cool. But when you try to extend that shit, man, she said nope.
Go to the 4 hours, zoom out so you can see the whole week.
This is the whole week. Let me see. That's the whole week. That was only about that was enough points, 1,200. But every down move, she went right back up, retrace up. Wednesday, she could sign it all day.
Yeah, Wednesday was terrible. She's like slowly moving up and then have these days where she just drags her ass down.
Yeah, to the depths of hell, and says thank you.
Yeah, this year started off as far as it didn't start off so good because I probably blew more PAs this year than I ever did in any year. I mean, I've also had more PAs, so you know I'll get a new PA every week, and then maybe get a payout and then blow it. Get a new pay, get a new PA next week, get a payout or not, and then blow it. So that was kind of like how this year started off for me. I probably in January and February, I probably blew maybe 30 plus PAs.
And see, the thing is, for you blowing 30 is wild because you're not using the copier. You doing it one at a time.
No, 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 no. Some of them went with a copier. Nah, because when you know what I'm saying, when that greed sets in, and you're like, all right, got it. I'm gonna make blah blah blah, and then there'll be times where I'm up 10,000, like need to take a
Yep.
payout, one of those bigger accounts, and I literally rocked my 300K or my 250 all the way down. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, how do I blow like that much and over leveraging, being greedy? Because you know how you only could get 3K, 3K, 3K. I got four payouts of that. And then I said, okay, I want to get a big payout my next one. Over leverage, blew that thing.
Then you ask yourself, hey, I know one thing for certain, two things for sure. If Broderick got 10,000 in his personal account and he lose and he wake up the next day and 1,000 gone, he gonna know it. But like they say, you went from 10,000 to zero in probably less than an hour. Less than an hour.
Yeah, the spiral actually didn't. It lasted maybe 2 days, 3 days because I was like, okay, I'm trying to get it all back.
Yep.
I lost, I lost. So it starts out little. You lost 3K one day. All right, bet I'm gonna get it all back. We go and leverage up. How many contracts? Okay, boom. Next day, come get clapped again, and then the second time I lost, I went
It's a
ham.
wrap.
I said,
It's a wrap.
"Money
It's a wrap.
contract, let's go." It's
Right.
either going to go or it's going to blow. It's like
It's a
when
wrap.
you lose again, so you're only down like maybe say six, and then you just say, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna lose it all at this point.
And then, hey, and I bet you, as soon as you lost it, less than an hour, the perfect trade happened. The perfect trade happened. And your ass looking like, what?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes you over leverage in a move that say you were right at, but you over leverage instead of letting the move turn around. So let's say I get in on the 15-minute bullish gap, right? But she digs real deep, want to go all the way down, even look like she about to break the order block and everything, and then only to turn back around after she gets liquidity and shoots all the way up. And that'll make you revenge trade for sure because you saw that it went in your direction. Even you were right, but you were too early, or NQ likes to try your heart.
Double back on you.
Yeah, she likes to try your heart, boy. I think you were there when I think we were. I don't know if you were on Zoom, but when I had the 300K account and I let it go all the way up and come all the way back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
trying to open and close that thing. How
Yeah.
much? How did I have? Like it was like 18,000, something like that. It was like let it go all the way to like 16,000, only to come back and clap me because you can't let it with those trailing accounts. You can't let it do that.
Oh yeah. It go all the way up, and then they come all the way back and look you in the face and say, "Are you gonna press the button?" See, that's the biggest thing about the trash. You get that fo you get that FOMO sometimes. It's like, that's why I just gave y'all niggas them Apex. I don't want them. Uh-uh.
On a normal situation, I would have closed that. Right, I'm not going to let 16K go in one account and not close it. Of course, I was over leveraged, but I was trying to, I was trying to one day that thing. You know, so I seen y'all boys do it. It made me want to do it. I was like, yeah, we gonna get 20K in one day.
And the thing is, if it wasn't a trailing, you'd have had it.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. But that thing, man, them pullbacks, and that's how they get you too. Because what you can only lose 5,000 or something. Let's say,
Right.
how you gave me a 300,000 account, and I can only draw down. Yeah, it could be up 20 grand, but even if it is up 20 grand, if you draw down what five or 6,000, the account's blown. So you don't even have to draw down the whole thing. You could just go from 16,000 to 10,000 profit, count blown.
And you tell me I can use 30 contracts.
Yeah, like why even say that?
That's the thing that pissed me off about them, man. It's like, come on, y'all. Come on, Apex. Then they got the rules where you can only make uh I think it's one to five risk to reward in your PA. Okay. So even if you have a winning trade and you find you get at the low, you gotta get out. Uh, I want no rules. Oh, we got Whitney and CJ in the building. Yo, Whitney, you can talk, or are you at church?
No, I ain't in no church.
Why you say it like that?
No comment. But
Ah, y'all put the tree up.
yeah, we put it. Well, I put it up. CJ don't be on Christmas and stuff like that. The kids wanted it up. I think we put it up on Thanksgiving or the next day, something like that.
You know, CJ out here when you're talking that, you know you've been recording.
Yeah, he'll tell you he don't be into Christmas like that. I mean, he get him stuff for Christmas, but decorating and stuff, he don't do that.
Yeah, when Broderick had a little thing on IG, I know damn well he didn't decorate that house like that. His relatives did that. Did the kids help you, Whitney, or just you?
Yeah, no, they help. They ready for presents. So as soon as they seen the tree, my son was asking where the presents was at.
Yeah, what the hell you put this shit up? Nah, fuck that. What a presents at? Man, what a presents at? Y'all local this year or y'all going somewhere?
No, we staying here. My sister coming back from out of town and she gonna come and we had Christmas together, but no, we not going nowhere.
Where your sister from?
Well, she moved to Dallas because she was working for a job. Then she ended up getting another job. Now she in Arkansas, but she trying to get up out of there.
Yeah, ain't that in Arkansas?
Mm-mm. Yeah, you gotta be careful out there.
Ain't nothing that look like us, walk like us, talk like us in Arkansas.
Mm-mm.
You know that by the name. So we gonna make some option money this week, Whitney. We ain't gonna miss the train like Friday.
Look, you can say I missed it, but it ain't set up the way I wanted to in the morning. And then in the afternoon, you see what it is. So I didn't jump in that. So it happened too fast. I can live with it. I still got my money.
Hey, that morning train was quick.
Yeah, I ain't have a chance and I wasn't about to just jump in. So
CJ is giving you the keys to the house.
yeah, I'm not playing around with that. That's really our money. Now futures is I mean, it's your money, but it's a little different. No, options, that's like our hard earned money in there. I'm not messing that up.
You just in your hard earned money too.
No, 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 no. It's a little different.
It's still your
Because
money.
I don't have a PA. So, and I don't know. I don't got the patience, I guess, to do the combine and PA. I'd rather just do options. Like, I've been more successful at options. So,
Trying to tell you, Whitney. Hey man, it's all that shit. what you accomplish is great, but I'm telling you, man, when you start getting to them numbers, man, whoo, the numbers start moving. Be
But
a
I
little different.
traded options first before doing futures when we was in like another group, but I didn't know exactly like he was like calling out calls, but I didn't know exactly like we was making money, but I didn't know exactly like what he was like looking at. But now I understand it from learning like futures. So CJ said he's still gonna focus on both, but I think I'm gonna just stick with options.
Okay,
Was it the guy in the pajamas?
no. Hey yo, Whitney, between you
Huh?
and CJ, who is more likely if you get into a $50,000 position, who is more likely to cut it before it gets to the target? You or CJ?
Um, I don't know. See, for me, I mean, with all my position, I at least want like the 100%. But now understanding like, where the target and stuff is, like I can hold it a little longer. But I don't know, like with him, I mean, he don't really trade like options or like
You
that because
ain't
he
you
be
ain't
at
answering
work
the
and
question,
can't do
Whitney.
it. Um,
50,000 on the line. You get in,
no,
let's say
I don't know
you
because
get
I
in
don't
right
know
here.
how. I know I would take it to the. I would take it to the target. I know I can't say that he wouldn't. I know I would because I know where it's going.
Okay. You got $150,000 on the position. You in right here, Whitney. This is the target. It get up here and it accumulate. This is your target. You got $150,000 on that
Mhm.
position. You cutting it early?
No, no, I still think I do. See, my problem is I ain't gonna lie, if it dig too deep, like,
Okay.
cause I don't want to lose also. I'm only gonna go like maybe I say if it go down 50%, that's all I'm willing to lose.
So 75,000 willing
So
to.
as long as it ain't go, yeah. So as long as it's not going lower than that, then I can keep it. If it go lower than that, I'm cutting the trade. I'm not.
Hey, hey, I'm excited for 2026 because I always tell you guys this is the mental part about training like that. Because I can put numbers up here all day long. Man, it's completely different when you in that position and you got $150,000 on that position. And you get in here, you try to take it here. And then also we know how NQ moves. Let's say you get in here to here might be 500%, Whitney. And you know this is your target. This is 500%. You get in right here with your $150,000. Right here is 100%. You cutting a trade or you taking it
You
here?
say 100% or
Yeah.
500%?
Like if we
A
look at the
hundred?
trade
No, I'm not cutting the trade.
like if we look at the trade from Friday,
500%, I'm cutting the trade.
if we look at this trade from Friday, from where I got in, about right here to here was over like 300%. And this ain't moved that much. So I asked you the question.
But see, I would have took yeah, no, but I would if it's like 300%, then I would if it started like playing around, I'd take that. 100%, no. Like I can go over, 100% and watch it, but 300 or like 500 or something, I just take it.
Let's say you get in down here with me, and this
Hmm.
is the target. And I would say like every 50 points on NQ is like 100%. So this one went about good 300%. So you get in down here, you put $200,000 on here. Right here you at 100%. So now you have 400,000, 600,000, 800. Are you so at 400 you good?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I probably would have been good at 400. I mean, but depending on like how it was moving. So my thing is if I already hit my target, I'm just looking at how it's moving now. If it started doing too much shaking and trying to go back, then yeah, I'm just gonna take it because I'm not gonna risk what I already got.
Okay, at 600,000, you good? No, I can get up here to
Yeah, like
800.
I said, if it's not like doing too much like retracement, then I'm okay. If it start doing that, I'm taking my money. It just depends on like how it start moving. Like when I'm watching it, if it do too much, I can't take it. I'm gonna take it. Once I'm over that 100%, then I'm just like watching it to see how it's moving. If it's still going in that direction for the most part, I'll take it. But if it starts shaking too much, no, I'm not staying in.
What's so crazy is like these are 1 minute candles. When you get into a position,
Well, I don't look on the 1 minute though when I'm in options.
what you on?
I'm usually on the 15 minute
Shit, that's too long.
or the 5 minute, but I don't go down to the 1 minute.
Even for your entry?
Nope. I
Oh,
usually if it hit a higher time frame, I
oh
wait for
shit.
like that ABC setup, and then
Yeah.
once it retrace down in there, then I get in.
Oh damn. Okay. So you're not even on. Okay. 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 So you're not even on sub-seconds. But shit,
You know
felt
I ain't on no subs.
sub-seconds.
Are we talking about being a buyer of option or seller?
I'm a buyer. I don't usually sell options.
Right. We only go one direction, man.
No, you're not understanding. You could buy a call and buy a put. You could sell a call, sell a put.
Oh no, no. Only one direction. Only buy
Mhm.
calls.
Okay. I don't know. I've been a little bit more successful with this being a seller than a buyer, but my strategy is different.
Are
But
you are you better? So are you better in future selling or buying?
no, 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 boy, selling a call. Okay, if you're a seller of options, that means you either putting up money for you putting up. Let's say you want to buy Nvidia, and it's like I don't know,
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
180. You put up 18 grand on
Okay.
Nvidia to buy 100 shares. But you're saying you want it to go down to 150 or whatever, 160. You know what I mean?
I got you.
And that's where you want to buy in at. And then the other way would be if you have 100 shares of Nvidia and you want to sell a call, saying, okay, I'll sell a call for 200, whatever, and you're collecting premium. You're only collecting premium, but like I've been able to make like 1 or 2% collecting premium. So on 100K, that's like 1 to 2 grand every week
Yeah,
collecting
you,
premium.
yeah, you sell cover calls and cover puts.
Yeah,
Understood.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Are you at one Bitcoin yet, or you not yet?
Well, no, no, no. I haven't messed with Bitcoin too much. I've been trying to wait for XRP, trying to ride that horse, see if it bounces, it takes off.
If it takes off, you're a millionaire.
Probably. It depends on how much how high it goes. Well, you know what? No, I'm not because I'm probably selling that bitch for more.
That
Make
nigga
them hundred.
selling.
No, it's gone. Sold.
It like Roger, man. I thought you was holding it. I got my
Nah,
100.
nah.
So Roger, going into 2026, you're gonna stay more focused on where would you like to see Broderick in 2026?
Um, like I say, this year, I think what I want to work on is stop trying to be impulsive because like that I see I'm like okay I'm so you're so yeah it's going up or it's going down, you're 100% on it, but obviously has to pull back a little bit, and I'll be trying to get in on every trade. So I just need to be able to be more patient because I notice the market changes. So it goes through a couple months. This strategy might work well. and then next time it starts to different conditions, and it starts to act up. So you got to be able to adjust for those conditions. But like sometimes open and range breakout works very well. Sometimes it doesn't. You know what I mean? So I know you look at sometimes the open and range gap, the first gap,
Right.
or a silver bullet gap. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. But it all depends on the condition of the market. And say it may not ever come back to that first gap if we're in a trend day.
Right.
It might not come back till later in the week, but then you just missed the trade. So you got to be able to figure out how you're gonna get in. So I think I feel like my anxiety has gotten worse when it comes to trading because you know too much. You're like, you're starting to overthink the trade. I need to stop overthinking the trade. Go back to where I'm just like more mechanical.
You gonna pop the question this Christmas with the new lady?
What question? What she want to eat or what she want for Christmas? This nigga,
You second. Man, that boy brought you be island hopping, country hopping, man. Jeez.
That's why I started doing a different setup for like options. That's why I started doing the wheel strategy for options, being a seller of because I could just do that one day for the week and make my money every week. And if I'm traveling or if I retire or whatever it is, I don't have to be as intense on the charts like I am now with futures trading. So
Right.
futures trading and doing these 0 day options, you got to be you got to be looking at it, paying attention. Oh shit, what's he doing? You know what I mean? Where the other one, it's kind of like, okay, you look at the chart for, let's say, Nvidia, and if you do it right, um, you go with high implied volatility stocks that are like have a great 6 months, and then if you go for a particular delta, you can literally collect premium every single week. And just go for a delta below 30 if you don't want to get assigned. But if you don't care about getting assigned, my buddy don't care about getting assigned. He just started doing it this year, and he'll as soon as he gets assigned, he sells it back for $1 above where he got it. He don't care about making, holding on to that stock to go run to whatever. He'll just sell it $1 above, collect the maximum amount of premium, and he made 150 this year off of having like 200K that he's using for the wheel strategy.
And then it double his money.
Yeah, he doubles money because you're making like 1 to 2% every single week. So I'd ask for much. But that to me is going to be more of like my retirement strategy.
Put what, $5-10 million in it and do it?
No, no one ever recommends doing the wheel strategy. I mean, the rich people do. People that have tens of thousands of shares, that's what they do. They sell, cover calls and all that stuff. But um, I'm talking about like just to get so you make so you're used to making 10,000 a month, just using that as a simple number. All right, with wheel strategy, you might need to put 200 to 250K in that thing, and you could make 10,000 a month off of just doing that. So, 1 or 2%. You can make that every week. So, what's 1% of 200 is 2K a
Right.
week. So you're doing like 8K a month, and you could do more. Like I've done have weeks where you made more than that. You made almost 4%. So I like to catch it when it has it has a really big heavy red day. So the premiums are juiced as hell for sales for what's. So you go and you go find your stocks, your 4 or 5 stocks that you do the wheel with, and you go ahead and buy them. And if you want to also make it stocks that you don't care if you hold. So if you get stuck in it, okay. If I get stuck in Nvidia, even though Nvidia doesn't really meet the criteria with the implied volatility above 50, but it's still a stock that I won't mind holding. If I get to hold it for a discount, yeah, I get to hold it 25, 30% off of where it's at currently. I got it on the sale, you know. So it's just a strategy I'm using for my long term.
Anybody got any questions before we get out of here? Sunday morning. Gotta go to church. No questions?